Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. I'm very happy to be here today channeling for you, and I'm very happy you're here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini tarot reading. Gemini, love tarot reading. Whoa! Gemini, love reading. And as is very often the case, pretty much always the case, Gemini, love messages reading. Channeled messages from your person. Channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self. Gemini, I'm channeling for you in December. And you could be here in real time. You could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because this is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a timeless reading. It means there's a message for you. So welcome again. I want to show you this energy that was just coming through. Gemini. So this is some of your energy, Gemini and Virgo, who you share Mercury with. Also Mercury energy, the Magician card. Somebody manifesting you in here. Soulmate energy here. Look at that renewal energy coming through. I really like that. Of course, alchemizing everything that's happened. That's a renewal. That's a new cycle. All the elements accessible, of course, for alchemizing, for working all that out and coming in here to something new. This is a totally new beginning. A lot of potential here. Getting really focused and turning their visions into reality and taking this inspired action here. And look at that. You see that happening here with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy of just coming out of nowhere. So this is a new beginning coming here. Somebody's going to be getting, or maybe already is, really focused, trying to find a way back in. Perhaps they can't get it together in that way, so they're just going to pop in because this is taking that action, and this is clearly taking that action. This idea here, representing the two of you, look, this is your journey of love. Some emotional energy coming there through as well. This is the energy of love. The idea of love, the matters of the heart. And you see the leaves kind of falling off here as they hold that wand coming in here. And that's the change. And that's really strongly coming through here, of course, with the Magician energy. Whoa, with this renewal. So let's see what this means, Gemini. But that's some great energy already coming through. All the decks that I'm bringing in today are linked below. You'll also find all the playlists. Of course, Gemini, your zodiac readings are connected to today's reading, as well as just in the description and on the channel. And you'll also find all 12 zodiac signs there. Also in the playlist, you'll find all signs tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective, for all signs, all zodiac signs. If you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below as well, and a lot more. So feel free to check anything out you're inspired to check out. Just wanted to show you what's coming in. The Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus energy. This is an energy of loss. And it's also around that Mercury energy. So it's on their mind, your person's mind, on your mind. It's also around the lack of communication here. And it's coming through with the Queen of Swords. And as you can see, coming kind of out, moving out of that energy of things being so quiet with the snow. The Queen of Swords, of course, is Libra ruled by Venus, and that's coming in here for this renewal, which we saw coming in really very strongly with the Magician energy and kind of out of nowhere with that Ace of Wands. So coming in here with the truth for this renewal. And of course, this is around this love. This is Venus. And the Queen of Swords is coming in here and being totally honest. What does that mean? Communication? Yeah. But honest about what? What has been going on here? Is it emotions? What's been happening? Let's get this last cut deck. Remember, this is a general reading. As I did this, I thought, what am I trying to say? This is a general tarot reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. And if you're ever feeling like a message is coming in that I'm feeling coming from perhaps your person, and you think that that's your energy, then that's your energy. It really is what resonates for you. I would appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so very much. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. Wish fulfillment. So we've had the Magician already here. The Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, also Jupiter. It's the planet of expansion, bringing in some Sagittarius energy too. The planet of prosperity, also connecting us to, to luck with that Jupiter energy, which of course connects us to the Wheel of Fortune. So that's around some timing here too, fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Wishes coming true here, abundance. 9, things coming to fruition, 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups. And this is Mars energy, which of course is the planet of action and passion and drive. There's also a completion energy around Mars. Somebody's here sitting, waiting with their arms crossed, kind of like this energy that you could just pop right up. Look, I'm using the strength here in your legs. But that Mars energy, that completion energy of, and that's okay. So it's going here today. Where have you been heading? What are you waiting for? Because that's what's coming in here. What you've been waiting for. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's real clear some of what you've been waiting for is an apology here, Gemini. Right here in the partnership placement, the Three of Swords, the Moon, and Libra energy, the Moon energy here in reverse. So that's the clarity and that's the truth coming. Okay, we saw that in the Queen of Swords. What is that truth that's coming in with the Magician in order for things to move again, for the renewal? Because the Queen of Swords is Libra ruled by Venus, and Libra is connecting us to infinity. And that's the new cycle. For some of you, that's connecting you to your twin flame. That's not for everybody. And of course, infinity is also connecting us to a particular kind of love. And balance, the truth, balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine energy, so you can come from a place of truth and clarity, therefore bringing it, because we all have, of course, divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and we're not always balanced, are we? And that's in order to come for that renewal, which we saw coming through in the Magician energy. So the truth, an apology at the very least, is what you've been waiting for, and that's coming in. What else? The Five of Swords in reverse, Venus and Aquarius energy. And that's a making peace energy here for, perhaps for some of you, maybe there was some arguing going on, some really hurtful things said or even insinuated, things not said. There's 3 people I want to say here, and it's sword energy, which is transactional energy, clarity, information, truth. So third party energy in many ways here around also the Three of Swords is your person, I feel, being in their head. So lack of communication, of course. There can be actual third parties in the way of romantic connections or other people, but let's see, we're kind of early on here. But there is some of that energy that's coming through here. It can even just be cultural, religious differences, timing, being far away, distance. But whatever the case is, this is clearly around some things that were said or even insinuated or just even not said, and it's apologetic energy. And it's connecting to when this was in the upright. This is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. So is this ending the no contact, no communication? Yeah, in the sense, because an apology is coming through, and we saw the renewal. And Gemini, even of course in the Magician, you're there, Gemini, in that energy with Virgo. Your ruling planet, Mercury, which is all about communication. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So it can be some things they said that they really just were not thinking about. Can't even be that it's around another person, but whatever the case is, this may have been a big part of why things were breaking up or having some issues, because this is heartbreak energy, kind of loss energy. And we saw that also even in the Five of Pentacles and coming out of that lack of communication. So an apology for sure, making peace energy around that. So I really like that. I'm kind of feeling this energy with the arms crossed saying, and what else? What else is coming through here? The King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is working on that apology. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And it's holding on to a cup here. Gemini. Nine of Cups coming to fruition, bringing us to the Ten of Cups. This cup coming in, whoop, taking us into the Ten of Cups energy. So were you building a life together? For some of you, a family, it's going to mean something different. Where you were blending families, introducing families, whatever the case is, that's also some wish fulfillment here. And this King of Cups has been holding back their emotions. So that's also what's coming in, the truth of how they feel. Apologetic energy, so an emotional unavailability, lack of vulnerability, whatever, because it's the master of emotions energy. You know, they kind of can hide their feelings. So they're coming in here in a very different way, ready to kind of see both sides, hear you out, coming out of shadow and ego. This is what you've been wanting here. You've been wanting this apology, I feel. You've been wanting for them to show up in this communicative way. And for that renewal, you've been wanting them to do something. And that's the magician energy of getting really focused and manifesting you energy, soulmate energy, and taking some action, some inspired action, and turning some visions into reality. And you can see they're working on it. Look at that. Here in the Eight of Pentacles. Sun in Virgo energy, that sun energy. So working toward the sun. And that's also, I want to say that's the ego, you know. So we know that I feel here that it's strong, that they've been quite attached, you know, coming from a place of ego and shadow. So they're working on that, I want to tell you. But they're also working on what is this outcome, that a happy outcome for you both. You know, this is connecting, of course, with higher power energy, the sun, crown chakra, spiritual messages from the divine, and an outcome, solving the issues. Quite literally, look, here's the Five of Pentacles, which we saw right here on this long-term kind of tree energy here. And that's Mercury and Taurus energy, and it's the loss here, and it's the not talking. They're working on that too. There's the Sixth Pentacle. That's bringing in the Moon and Taurus energy. So working on this reciprocal energy, both in communicating that Moon energy, their emotions. You can see it. I mean, they're together here. So coming here and being emotionally available, emotionally vulnerable, being honest, wanting to reconnect, working out whatever's been going on, some karmic situation, karmic cycle, lessons, whatever. Coming here for the renewal. We saw that in the magician energy. Working on coming with the apology. Coming here emotionally available. Again, the reciprocal energy, the balancing energy of giving to, communicating, giving in the connection, the pentacles, which is the commitment, partnership, relationship energy. It's slow moving. There's the Seventh Pentacle. That's you, I feel. It's in that Venus and Taurus energy of just kind of here waiting. You know, waiting for things to be reciprocal, being patient, having done a lot of work or a lot of giving, a lot of emotional giving, a lot of trying to talk, just a lot of giving in the connection. Some timing issues here. So I don't know if you're just waiting for them to like, is it an emotional availability only? Because that's coming in as being available and apologizing. Physical, is somebody in this connection available and somebody's not, somebody's physically available, somebody's not. Whatever the case, I do feel there's some timing issues going on, and that comes through. You've been waiting for that. And as they sit here and hammer it out, again, this is around action, the Eight. It's also around some karma. And it's also bringing in infinity again. And that's working on the renewal. Working on being honest about how they feel, apologetic energy, coming with the truth and working toward the renewal on this journey of love where you both are. Look, and there's a path leading to it that's emotional too. Look at this little water path coming here. Real strong here. It's almost like this King of Cups is just floating up there. So I really like that. And again, that's taking us here into the Ten of Cups. The Queen of Swords came back. Yeah, look at that. Apology. Look at that. So it's a validation here. Libra ruled by Venus energy. Again, the balancing of, and I think that's yours, divine feminine, divine masculine energies, to be truthful and clear within themselves, to bring that to you. You're waiting for it. That's the transactional energy, the clarity, the truth, the information. The Queen of Swords is coming here in a balanced way around this connection, coming from a place of love too. With this King of Cups, this is Libra ruled by Venus. It's around your connection, but it's also coming from a way of working this out with love, with an emotional vulnerability and openness. So not to fight, I don't feel. And the Queen of Swords, I always feel like she's kind of the protege to Justice. Libra, also Libra and Venus energy. And that's a solution around whatever's been going on. That's a good solution for everybody by being honest. Yeah, what you need. Whatever direction you're going. This is feeling to me like it's together. You've been waiting for that here in the Three of Wands, look, in reverse, in the Ace of Swords. So this is also a lot of what they're apologizing about, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse here with the Five of Swords, Gemini. You're in this energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And, you know, that's the reversal energy, so it's not being honest about how they feel. Look at this. It's so incredibly clear. Making some bad decisions, being stuck in their head. Some bad judgment for sure. It's minor arcana energy, you know, but it's really connecting with what the Queen of Swords is actually looking right here. And this, she's come back. Strong validation here of the truth coming, of how they feel, of an apologetic energy for their bad decisions. Look at this. Being in their head, not being clear about it, being dishonest with themselves, I got to tell you. But it's balanced out. They know how they feel and they know what they need to do. So it's about, I feel like some things that were said, maybe insinuated or even not said, and it's about how they feel. And the King of Cups here also, here with the Three of Wands in reverse. This is just kind of the delay, and it was sort of like not... It's just like taking too long, really, in this Nine of Pentacles, you know, because that's a really slow-moving energy. Despite the fact that 8 is that action, and we see them hammering some things out, keeping you close by in the Seven of Pentacles, hoping that maybe you're not gone, that you haven't bounced up here and said, I'm out. But this, they're coming in with that emotional energy, the apologetic energy. It's all here. It's just been delayed, and this is the Three of Wands, and it's that 3, you know, it's around timing, I feel, and around this communication, divine timing, communication, growth. Sun in Aries energy, and that's putting the Sun in reverse, and that's a temporary energy. You know, it's like a delayed gratification and just waiting for this apology, waiting for this emotional availability and vulnerability, the truth of how they feel, the truth of really getting, I feel, a very sincere apology, Gemini, but it's so much more than an apology. It's what you've really been wishing for, and I see that is coming. It's a sharing of their feelings. It is, I feel, a very sincere emotional apology for some bad decisions, for some lying about how they feel. What else have they been lying about? Are these yours? I kind of feel like they are. Yeah, and so is this. Whoa. Okay, they both went sliding. I want to see how these are. Okay, I like this for you. Regret, look at that. Coming here, actually, it's coming here. The Sun energy. So there's that Sun energy coming in also with the Empress. That is most definitely the Nine of Swords coming here in reverse. Gemini and Mars energy. You know, this is that energy here in the upright of just not being able to sleep very well, some anxiety. So I feel kind of really from both ends, and I like that it's in reverse here because it's connecting with the apology and it's connecting with the truth of kind of coming and getting you guys out of that energy, because the Nine of Swords in reverse is a healing energy. It's a relief. It's like, okay, already, just be honest about how you feel. Be honest about possibly for some of you, maybe third party situations they weren't clear about. Something that was said or insinuated, whatever that is for you, you're going to know, you know, because the dishonesty, the lack of clarity, the bad decisions is all here, and it's around this apology. And it's coming out of that Nine of Swords energy of feeling anxious and worrying about it because of the truth and the apology. They have regret in the Lover's card. Gemini, this is your energy. Gemini, of course, Archangel Raphael energy, the angel for healing, just wanting to fix what is broken. Soulmate energy for some of you, twin flame energy. It's not a twin flame reading, but if your messages are coming through, then that's great. If you want to go more in depth, if you are in a twin flame reading, twin flame journey, I do recommend your twin flame readings below. In any case, the soulmate energy, the love between you, and they have a lot of regret for whatever's going on here. It's super strong. Some bad decisions, how they left things, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, not sharing how they felt about you, being dishonest about that. And again, perhaps something else here. And it could, I think it's around their feelings, but it could also be involving a third party, of course. That's pretty clear. But that's the regret. Look, and it's connecting also directly with the Five of Swords here. And that 5 is connected to conflict. You know, that's also connected to some change. And coming out of that conflict, some conflict and instability energy. But that's also connecting, of course, to the 5th chakra. That's the sword energy. So things that were said and not said, dishonesty, hiding of things, not saying some things that were said that were hurtful. Truth is coming, apologetic energy. The regret that they're carrying is very strong here. The 5 of Pentacles coming back. We saw that here in the upright. Now it's coming in reverse. This is them coming back in. Mercury and Taurus energy. You know, we saw the kind of on the move out of there. Well, this is that. This is the change. This is coming in. It's a hopeful energy. You know, it's the change of coming back in. And it's connecting here with the Hermit. So they're still here, I think. You might both be here. Mercury and Virgo energy. It's, you know, not a bad place to be. It's where you go for clarity. Personal truth, spiritual illumination. Where do you go when you come out of there? Because we see in this minor arcana energy, they're working on that coming out. So this is kind of like still here, I feel. There is some timing that's going on here. But coming right after the Hermit is the Wheel of Fortune. And that's Jupiter energy. And that's the turning point. And that's the new cycle, which we see is really clearly here today. The star energy, of course, holding up that star, bringing in the star energy, Aquarius and Uranus energy, the change, the renewal, the hope for that, for the clarity. And we see that, we saw that on the Magician card coming into your reading, Gemini, that is what's coming in here quite literally is the renewal that you have been waiting on. This is wishes fulfilled. It's the apology. It's a lot of regret. There's a lot of truth coming. What else is coming here? We see them working on it, the emotional, how they feel. Again, the King of Cups bringing us into the 10 of Cups. Were you in the 10 of Cups? Were you building a life together? Were you working toward it? Was it on the table? I feel like that's coming in. We see the Sun energy here also came with the Empress. I mean, that is the new cycle. We talked about that with the 8 of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo, working toward that. So I really like this because the Empress, this is also them coming in with that emotional availability, coming in and being honest and coming in and wanting to connect again. Everything that's been getting collected here emotionally, look, it's all here. The Empress, of course, with her scepter, the power of life can create and grow anything, new beginnings, abundance, fertility. She has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. So along with that Magician we saw coming in together, and in particular, alchemizing all of that. That Moon energy, didn't that come in for you? I'm seeing it anyway. Pisces energy, Gemini, you're there too, and Cancer. And that's kind of like that crustacean getting out of the way and that emotional flow coming, which we also see here. But that's being able to, that's coming in with that and looking at all of that here with that scepter and able to create and grow new beginnings. Taurus energy, Venus energy, it's also bringing in Libra, divine timing, communication, growth, which also needs the Sun here for this outcome. Of course, the conscious shining on the subconscious, that Moon energy, and highlighting everything and illuminating everything. The Sun energy here, allowing the sunflowers that fell off the sunflower here. You know, it's kind of like, did they just never come on, the seeds, because it's blocked? So there weren't even any seeds here, or did they fall off and they need this block to move so the sun can help them grow? It's what I think this is more about. And it's the abundance. Again, it's also connecting to what's Leo energy, and it's connecting to the crown chakra. Higher power source and working things out. Solving the issues here. The Sun, a new day. Life force, growth, the ego, you know, being able to overcome that and make, we all have ego, of course, but there has been a little bit of ego and shadow that's coming through here today, Gemini. 3 little sunflowers here. There's 2 here connected directly to the sun. There's 1 here. So, you know, what is that third sunflower again? Is it just the ego? Is there something else involved? In any case, I really love that this is coming through, because the sun energy is really, of course, going to co-create and work out very well with this Empress energy. And as they work things out here, work on literally, look at this, coming here in an emotionally open and available way. It has been delayed, but they are coming back. They've been in the Hermit energy for, I don't know, how long have they been there, you know? There is the 10 of Cups. It is here. Page of Wands is also coming off. Interesting. Sort of like, as it came off, I was seeing the Magician again. You know, that the taking inspired action. It's sort of like, is that yours? I feel like this is also yours. Interesting. So there may have been the 7 of Cups, you know, showing itself, Venus and Scorpio energy in the upright. Look, it's connecting right here with the 3 of Swords. So what I wanted to say there, commitment issues, you know, and being stuck there. So other choices, other things, maybe not even just around romantic stuff, but just other things, cultural, religious differences, other people, you know, timing again, real strong in that 7 of just controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, but indecision, stuck energy. It's connected to the 3 of Swords in reverse, to the apology here, for that lack of clarity, for the bad decisions, for the not being honest. The 10 of Cups, I didn't even really get to talk about that. And that's the thing that was coming through quite strong with the 9 of Cups, and which wanted to be your overall energy today, and the King of Cups, bringing us here into the 10 of Cups, and it's here, which is really validating. This is the new cycle. Were you in the 10 of Cups? Building a life, for some, a family. It's going to mean something different for everybody. Were you on your way there? Were you there? Was it on the table? Were you blending a family or wanting to introduce? Whatever it is, it is really clearly back on the table. And for some of you, that's what you've been waiting for. You may be waiting for all of it, the truth and how they feel, the apologetic energy, because they regret some things said and done here and not done. They're coming in with the truth. They're coming in being honest. They're apologizing. Is that all that you wanted? Because that is strong, the emotional availability and the truth and apologies. For some of you are waiting for more, and that's also here. And anyway, if this is even a pin in it for later energy, that's the hopeful energy of this new cycle. The end of a cycle, a completion of a cycle and renewal. And it just circles us all the way back to the Magician energy, which you're in. Mercury and Virgo energy. Virgo energy here, look, holding up the star for the hope for clarity and renewal. That's the Magician energy, which was coming in with Gemini and Virgo, of course, and Mercury also. So yeah, that's what they're working toward here. There's this little tinge of, are you there? There's no 7 of Pentacles coming in alone. It's here in this 8 of Pentacles energy. So it can be for some of you that there is a little bit of that, I'm not a little bit of 4 of Cups energy too, of I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I do feel a strong, there was a card here that was yours, and then I feel like it disappeared. Yeah, no. So it came in reverse. It's the Moon energy. And I'm feeling like I need to channel here. Also came in with the Queen of Cups. I really like this for you. It came in with the 3 of Cups, both Cancer energy, and the Moon in reverse. So Pisces, Gemini, you're also here, and Cancer, and it's in reverse. And this is, I like this because, well, this crestation, that's what I was feeling. I thought we had seen it, but anyway, I guess I was seeing it because it was coming. But that's moving that out of the way, because that is just like a block, you know, emotional stuff. It's the subconscious. And we see, of course, the sun is here, both here, of course, in the Moon energy. And, you know, somebody's in fear of that and somebody's not, you know, the emotional blockages. And I've been feeling that, like, you can see that also with the King of Cups and the wish fulfillment. That is, and they regret having held that back. So that's moving that out of the way, and that flow coming through, which has been a little bit of some fear I feel around your person. That's the reversal energy. So that's the clarity that they have, and that's the truth coming to you about how they feel. The subconscious and the conscious here, real strong. This is the truth. The Queen of Swords, the Sun energy, the Moon in reverse, and the King of Cups, and how they feel. This is really, really, really clear for me. It can be for some of you, this truth, this apology, this communication, this renewal, this restarting, and I feel going here into that 10 of Cups energy, or even just putting it kind of on the table again for timing. We can see that's playing a really big part, whether you're physically apart or somebody's not ready or not available, whatever. Can be via a message here. Can be coming in via message. SMS, email, social media, whatever. But it can be a voice message, a phone call, but it can also be in person for some of you. The 3 of Cups, a reunion energy, soul connection, coming together, a celebratory energy. Can be in person, this communication. It's Mercury in Cancer, so it's around your love, also your friendship, and it can be that you're going to see each other, and this is where you have this conversation where this energy is going to be flowing between you again, communication. Getting this truth, hearing this apology. It's not going to be for everybody that it's in person. It's just, I know that there's some long distance energy here, but I tell you, they came together. It's going to be real healing, and it is communication regardless. So it can be SMS, social media, email. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. And Mercury is the planet of the mind, and it's the planet of communication, which oftentimes is around reading and writing. So it's probably archaic that it's this is bugging me, a handwritten message. It could be. Some of you are in close proximity, but most definitely some type of communication. So SMS, email, social media, whatever. And I like that it's coming in with the Queen of Cups, and you're both here. Look, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So how you feel about each other, the emotional connection that you have is really incredibly clear. And this also feels like a really beautiful conversation, a very revealing conversation. Maybe some over emotions, maybe some, I don't want to say some crying and fighting. I don't feel any fighting. I just feel like a lot of revealing, a very strong emotional connection, strong emotional availability and vulnerability coming in here. Lots of truths about how you feel and where you're at and what's been happening and where you're going. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Again, there's divine feminine and divine masculine. Divine feminine energy with the Empress. There's divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us all, of course. But this is also telling me that you're both here and that your connection is, in fact, it's a very beautiful energy between you. And it's also coming together here with this communication, the kind of communication that you're going to be having. And this is what you've been waiting for. I really love this for you. So much, Gemini. I kind of want to put them together, but we're going to leave it here for now. I want to move on to some oracle. We're shuffled and ready to go. I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. Revelation. Okay, so that's some judgment energy, Archangel Gabriel. Pluto energy, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. Get some clarity, wake up, make a decision. What do you want? Your life's purpose. Yeah, look what's here. Communicating with you, sharing how they feel. The truth, apologetic energy, being driven not just, I feel like, by love for sure, okay, but also some regret, really wanting to make this right, really wanting to work this out. It's really clear. And getting in here into this 10 of Cups energy, which is this is wish fulfillment in that 9 of Cups. So revelation energy, look, it's the healing energy too. And there's a stamp here. So it's kind of like, it can be there's a long distance energy, for some of you. And that's also just connecting to a message again, whether it's, I highly doubt it's coming through the post, but maybe. Look at the message here, a written message, just a message, communication. There's stars on it. There's 2. The faded connection, the renewal, the hope, the clarity. These stars kind of aligning. The revelation again, connecting to judgment, making that decision, also connecting with coming out of all the duality and connecting with the balance, connecting with infinity, the truth, connecting with the renewal here. Yeah, and again, strong communication coming through. I'm not reading Oracle in reverse, by the way. Listen, look. 2 of you together, but also 2, I want to say downloads, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the divine here. Look at all the numbers. Of course, there's a 3, there's 46, 21, coming to 3, divine timing, new beginning, divine timing, manifesting, soulmate energy, more writing here, a victory energy, listening to each other. This energy of the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, The Three of Cups, the Empress, is a really, you know, beautiful energy. Also here with the Eight of Cups of working things out, I feel in a beautiful way. But of course also the downloads, connecting with the soul connection. Rest, this is kind of like the Four of Swords for me in some ways, and we know that with the Three of Swords in reverse, the apology. So we know that the Three of Swords is here. You know, that's just really clear. We don't need to go over all the apologetic energy of why or what happened, but it's where you go. It's the solitude, it's the separation, kind of to get the renewal and figure things out. Manifesting energy and working things out, the four areas of support and stability: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So for yourselves each, I want to say. And then it's also connecting with the Hermit again, which is a real validating message of, well, yeah, here, and getting that, the renewal here, coming here and getting that clarity and truth. Surrender here on the Rose and with the Feather. So somebody also, I want to say the emotions for sure. Yeah, I mean, for some of you, this might be connecting for you in a really different way in terms of if you're on a twin flame journey. Not everybody is. I just want to be clear about that. But the Rose here, the love, connecting with the Feather, angels, you know, with this connection that you have, whatever journey you're on, the soul connection. And the Surrender, I just heard, is connecting here too with the truth. Yeah, so therefore getting everybody out of that Nine of Swords as we see the reverse, exploring the possibilities here with this Bear. Look at the transformational energy. It's bringing in some Scorpio energy, but it's about the changes and the transformations coming out of the dark into the light. So both in the way of information and just transforming from where things have been. A very instinctual animal, the Bear, you know, going powerful, instinctive, you know, a little bit of a hunter, but here on a map. So just exploring the possibilities of where things are going for you. And again, there's a lot of energy for some of you of just long distance, but it's also the communication energy, the navigation coming together is incredibly strong. Here comes the, okay, so this is really what I'm feeling right now. And this was coming off. Okay, and then Simplicity is here. It's the last one coming through. Heading for the Rose, the Messenger right in front of Source. Look, that is the Sun energy. Again, validation here. And that's a new beginning. It's a happy outcome. It's working things out. It's, you know, the Divine Messenger, but this is also rising above conflicting energy. And that it's simplicity. I like this because maybe it's just easier than, it's going to be easier now that it's time, because timing is just big here. It's big in life anyway, right? Who's ready, who's not. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, who's ready, who's not, who's available, who's not, in the right place, in the right time, synchronicity, all of that. Fate, destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. We see here that timing is playing a big, it's big, okay, whatever case that is. So it's sort of like when things are working, this simplicity here, it's like when it's not going to be so hard, you know, it's like things just start to align. The stars start to align. Perhaps around your person that's been making it difficult. Whatever the case is, look, the growth that's connecting directly here with the Empress. A bouquet, an offering, growth. That's very strong with the Empress around this connection. This, whether you were in this long-term energy, you were working toward it, or it was on the table, it's definitely back on the table here with this Ton of Cups, which we saw coming in. Hidden treasures, a reveal. Look, they're holding here also a bouquet and offering it. Having received this clarity, I feel, from the Hermit energy, the Star energy, the renewal, the hope. Making peace energy is strong with the musical notes for me. It can be a strong connection to music between you as well. But hidden treasures, it's a reveal. It's also connecting really with the High Priestess energy, divine feminine energy, you know, of just that moon energy, you know, of just revealing how they feel and what's going on in this connection. Look, exploring the possibilities. I'm not sure why I picked this up, but it's wanting to connect with that. And the manifesting energy here, and look, the guide. I really like this a lot. It's like one stem with three here, timing, and the owl in particular, you know, guardian of the night, a divine messenger, the wisdom here, the information, I want to say, taken and heard, received the downloads, but also the offering, They're Scorpios, by the way. I don't know if I told you that, just some useless information, but they're about inner transformations. And look, there's news all over here. There's a labyrinth here to get through, being guided through. So yeah, a really strong soul connection and timing here, of just divine timing, of things. I'm also hearing for some of you, there might be some strong family and friends connections. I don't know if that's for everybody, but it just came through. But owls are independent. They kind of work behind the scenes. They're real focused on their owl person. Look, manifesting energy. We'll talk about that in a moment. But also keeping predators away in food. That's kind of like their focus. But we see it's like kind of on a newspaper. So it's some news coming in here. So messages and just guiding you out of this labyrinth here, navigating this connection. So a spiritual journey, a spiritual connection is clear. And this conversation, I just feel like, is what you've really been wanting and what you've both really been wanting and needing. And either going back into this energy of the Ten of Cups, putting a pin on it. It's strong. Manifestation is the last energy coming through, and that's connecting directly with your very first energy coming through, I feel. It was the Magician with your energy, Gemini, also Virgo. And here's that star energy again, making a wish, manifesting this, really wanting this, the manifesting soulmate energy, not Magician. As above, so below, turning visions into reality, taking that inspired action, hoping for that, manifesting this renewal, the clarity, everybody getting that clarity. So I really like this last energy coming through for you today. Of course, also bringing in that star, Aquarius energy, Uranus energy, things changing. It's real clear. Channeled love messages from their higher self, Gemini. I want to see what these are because they were kind of like, don't forget me. You mean a lot to me. I mean, the Hermit has the Ten of Cups look on their mind. Both of you here in alignment. It's like getting clarity, truth. I spy on you. Page of Swords energy. Did we see that? Didn't I see that coming in? Anyway, here it is. Holding on to that truth. Getting ready to act. Real clear. Going here with the regret and the reversal of the Lovers. You are my person as I say that. Yeah, because you are my person. There is regret here. I'm going to put this here with the Three of Cups, with the soul connection. We were destined to meet, bringing in some Wheel of Fortune, which is when you hop out of that Hermit energy, it's where you go. It's a turning point. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Timing. I made so many mistakes. That's right here with regret and the Lovers in reverse. It's how they handled things. They made a bad decision that they regret here. Again, whether it was a lie or holding back of something or an actual decision, something that they did. Do you think of me too? It's kind of here in this Hermit and this rest energy. I think of you all the time. My gosh. So that's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Here, the telepathic energy between you. Look at that. Do you think of me too? I think of you all the time. Distance for some of you is strong because they even kind of stayed at a distance, But that's also just where things are right now, I feel, between you emotionally, just in the connection. But of course, the core of your feelings still there. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah. I miss you too. Are we going to see an I miss you in here? You guys, your reading is like really goosebumpy, otherworldly stuff going on here. Telepathy is intense. I miss you. I miss you too. Are you seeing this? I miss you. Do you think of me too? I think of you all the time. Do you miss me? I miss you too. Or I miss you, excuse me. I miss you too. I made so many mistakes. Surrender here. Truth. They're finally saying. I took you for granted. Truth. Revelation. I don't want to lose you forever. Revelation, King of Cups, Three of Cups, also Lovers in reverse. Gemini, I've got to close your reading now. It's been really magical for lack of originality since the Magician came in. It really has been. It's just been really goosebumpy and otherworldly and just really, I don't know, I just feel this energy. The last channeled love message from your person, from their higher self. Look what they're ending it on. I was stupid. Right here, Nine of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, apology, revelation, the realization, even as they farted around here in that Seven of Cups energy. Okay, Gemini, that's your reading today. It's been really an incredible reading, and I'm honored to have been channeling for you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed reading for you. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video, subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when readings are coming in real time that you might be interested in. Thank you for being here today. I'm sending you so much love and light and hoping for the best outcome for you and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.